hereby guys, welcome to my channel. So we have discussed earlier what is chemical reaction equation. Now today I am going to tell you what are the characteristics of chemical reaction. Characteristic means what indications we can accompany by the chemical reaction. First characteristic, change of color. What we have taken the color of a compound, when we react with someone, it can change its color. Second, I will let you clear all the points deeply, but let me explain you above me. Evolution or absorption of gases. In a reaction, there can be evolution of gas, means the gas can be evolved in air or it can be absorbed. Third point, formation of precipitate. Precipitate. You know what is precipitate? Precipitate is the little amount of salty part which is left after some reactions. If we proceed, not in all reactions but in some reactions, some salty part is left at the end which is known as precipitate, or we can also say it PPT. And the fourth point is evolution or absorption of heat. See, in some reactions there are some also reactions that which can evolve heat or which can absorb the heat from its surroundings and make it cool. So let me clear you all the topic deeply. First we are going to take the examples of change of color. So hereby guys, change of color. See, we have taken Cu1O3 whole twice, means copper nitrate, which is blue in color. Always remember, copper nitrate is blue in color. When we heat copper nitrate, it's break into copper oxide, nitrogen dioxide and oxygen. Oxygen is a colorless gas. Nitrogen dioxide, we don't need to, what is nitrogen dioxide, we don't need. But the thing which is a left is copper oxide, which is always black in color. So see, we have taken a blue compound, but it changes to what? A black compound. So chemical reactions also tell us change of color. Second example, 2PbNO3 whole twice. It is lead nitrate. When it is heated, it gives lead oxide, nitrogen dioxide and oxygen. See guys, always this also remember that PbO means lead oxide, and lead oxide is also known as litharge. Litharge, which is yellow in color. Litharge is always yellow in color. It can be found in any state, but its color will be yellow. So see, by these both reactions, we have concluded that change of color. In a reaction, blue color changes to black, white color changes to yellow. So compound can be changes into different color. So guys, the second characteristic, evolution of gas. We have taken calcium carbonate, CaCO3 plus 2HCl dilute. Always important, I have tell you what is dilute. CaCO3 plus 2HCl gives CaCl2, means calcium chloride, plus H2O, water, plus CO2. CO2 is a gas. So CO2, carbon dioxide. So which gas is evolved in this reaction? Calcium carbonate not a gas, 2HCl is not a gas. These both are the reactants. Calcium chloride not a gas, water is in liquid state, to gas evolved with CO2. So the gas evolved is carbon dioxide. Now coming to second reaction, 2NH4Cl, ammonium chloride plus CaOH whole twice, means calcium hydroxide, gives you CaCl2 calcium chloride plus 2H2O water plus 2NH3, which is ammonia. So these both are reactants. These are giving us calcium chloride, a compound, water in liquid state and 2NH3 in a gas state. So which gas is evolved? NH3, and it is ammonia. So by these two reactions, we have concluded that in a reaction we can know about which gas is evolved in these reactions. So guys, the third characteristic is formation of PPT. PPT means precipitate. So PbNO3, lead nitrate plus 2NaCl, sodium chloride. When they react together, they give us sodium nitrate, NaNO3 plus PbCl2. This sign shows that this is the PPT left. This sign is this sign is in front of those compound which is left as PPT. So PbCl2, it left, means lead chloride is the PPT left, which is in white color. See, you have to identify that what is the color of the PPT. First you should have to balance this equation. Then you have to know that which is a PPT. In the reactions, if this is mentioned, this arrow downwards means that this compound is a PPT, and the color you have to identify, or the color will be given to you in the above equation. Now the second one, CuSO4, copper sulfate. When it reacts with sodium hydroxide NaOH, it gives you Na2SO4, sodium sulfate plus CuOH whole twice. What is this compound? Copper. Cu means copper and OH means copper hydroxide. So this is copper hydroxide, whose color is pale blue. So by both of these reactions, we have concluded that in a reaction we can know what is formed as PPT. In first equation, PbCl2 means that chloride is formed, and in second equation, copper hydroxide, which is of pale blue color. So hereby guys, the last characteristic, evolution or absorption of heat. See guys, evolution means that when the reaction is in proceed, it evolves some heat, means it loses some heat and the surrounding becomes hot. And when it is absorption of heat, means it absorbs, this compound absorbs the heat from its surroundings, and the surroundings become cold and the compound becomes hot. So see, reaction which proceed with evolution of heat energy means which evolution means जो मैं tell you really, जो heat energy निकालता है, they are called exothermic reactions, and this is the reaction. N2 means nitrogen plus hydrogen. When they react, with heat energy provided, so here give us ammonia plus heat, means they liberate a large amount of heat energy in their surroundings. But when the reaction which proceed with absorption of heat, means it takes the heat energy from surroundings, they are known as endothermic, and they are proceed with this sign. See, when nitrogen and oxygen react, they gives 2NO, means nitrous oxide, and they gain a large amount of energy from its surroundings and becomes hot, and the surrounding becomes cold. As we have seen one common change, that in this reaction heat is required, but in this reaction heat is not required. See guys, in this reaction heat is required because in this it is releasing heat energy. So we have to first give it the heat energy, so thereby it gives heat energy to its surroundings. But in this, the heat energy is absorbed by the surroundings, so there is no need of giving heat energy, and it will take the heat energy from surroundings and make the surroundings cold. So thereby we have completed with our characteristics of the chemical reaction. I will let you some more points tomorrow. For today it's over. Stay home, stay safe. Thank you.